Today folks, I'm taking you for a tour of the Black Wolf Turbo Lite 380 cabin that's set up behind me here. It's got a huge awning, 2 independent rooms, 2 external doors. It's a great family tent. Let's check it out. Hit it. Ben from Snowy's here folks at the Brownhill Creek Tourist Park in Adelaide's eastern suburbs. This is a nice, quiet little getaway for Adelaideans, or a great place to stop over if you're here to check out Adelaide and you just need somewhere to park your van or set up a tent. I've got the Turbo Lite 380 cabin from Black Wolf set up here behind me. I want to take you for a tour today. This is a great family tent. It's got 2 independent rooms with a divider in the middle. It can be used as one room, so you've got 2 different external access points. It's also got this massive awning out the front that you can also enclose as another room. So it's a really versatile family camping tent, but also great for touring because it's got a quick pitch feature as well. When they're packed up, they measure about 130 to 135 centimeters in length and about 40 to 45 centimeters in diameter, and they weigh about 29 kilos. So they're not the lightest of tents, but you do get tons of living space. I'm going to start by telling you about the fabrics that the tent's made of. Now the fly sheet is made of 150 denier ripstop polyester. This has got a 2000 millimeter waterhead. Tape seam sealed throughout, so completely waterproof. Now the inner of the tent here, also 150 denier ripstop polyester, and the mesh throughout, which is in these doors. There's 2 double doors here, so I've got a solid panel and a mesh panel, and this is a fine mesh here. Probably not midge proof, but it's going to keep all the flies and most of the flying bugs out. As we move down to the floor of the tent, this is a 500 denier polyester with a 5000 millimeter waterhead. And lastly, the frame that the tent's made of is a 25 millimeter tubular aluminium. These are alloy knuckles on the corners here, and they lead up to a durable plastic or nylon hub in the middle there where all the poles come together, and that all forms part of the quick pitch frame. Now I'll step inside shortly and show you the features in there. Firstly, I want to just come around to the side and talk about the windows. So coming around to the side of the tent here, now there are guy ropes. I haven't got these set up today. I've taken a bit of a shortcut, but there's 2 guy ropes on each corner and 1 extra one in the center at the back. Now these feature in their own little pockets, so you can pack them away for storage. They're not flailing around and getting tangled up when you roll it up. Now there's 4 windows in the Turbo 380 cabin, 1 at each end here. Now these are longer windows than the one at the rear, and then there's 2 more at the rear of the tent here. Now these all serve to give each independent room inside, that I'll show you shortly, their own ventilation. Now these can be set up in 1 of 3 ways, and all 4 windows can be set up the same way. So they can either be zipped fully closed like this. There's zips that run down the side and a Velcro tab on the bottom here for full weather protection. If it's a really nice day, really nice weather, we unzip. There's 2 zips down the side here. We unzip both of those and we can roll this up completely to the top here. We've got little tabs up here that we can use to secure this up the top and out the way for ventilation. Alternatively, if we zip this down and zip up the lower zip on each of these, it creates a gusset like this, and we use the guy ropes that are included with our kit to peg this out like this, and it creates a gusseted window for ventilation underneath while the rain and wet weather is being shedded away on the outside of the tent. So that is on all 4 windows in the tent. Now the coolest thing of this tent are the features inside, so let's jump in and have a look. Before I step inside the tent, I will talk about the awning here, this massive awning. It's about 310 centimeters from pole to pole here, and it comes out about 180 centimeters from the tent here. And underneath the sides here are all the Velcro strips and zips that we need to be able to put side walls and front panels on here, or even enclose a screen room in here, so that we can create a whole nother room to our tent. So it's a really versatile awning, but as it is at the moment, it creates heaps of shade. You could put a table on here, a couple of chairs, and just relax. Now the door I'm stepping through here features on 2 sides of this tent. This is a double door with both a mesh and a solid panel, so independent access to each side of the tent here. Now the first thing you notice when you step inside the 380 cabin is how much head space you've got. It's about 240 centimeters to the very peak here. Myself at 185 centimeters can stand upright right on the edge of the tent. With regards to the dimensions of the tent, it's slightly less by my measurements than what Black Wolf stated. It's about 370 centimeters in length and about 260 centimeters in depth. So that gives you each room being 260 centimeters by about 185 centimeters in width here. So I've got 2 single or XL single airbeds in here. So these measure 190 centimeters. So they're just a tad longer, or they fit very snugly in here by 1 meter wide. So I've got a bit of space for storage here. And then on the other side of the tent here, if I unzip this central divider, I've got a double high queen airbed. Now this guy measures 200 centimeters in length and 150 in width. I've got a bit of storage at the end here and a bit of access down the side. So these single airbeds just poke a little bit past the central divider here. Now this central divider can be completely zipped open and roll back. We can roll it back, and there's tabs on the back of the tent here to secure this so it's up and out of the way, and that gives us one really big space for a family to sleep in, mum and dad and the kids on this side. We could use just one door if we like for access there, storage down the middle, so it's quite versatile inside here. With regards to the features inside the tent, we'll start at the top here. Now there's 2 lantern hooks, one on each side here, one here and one here, so one for each room basically for you to hang a light on. This handle here is what we use to pack the tent up. Don't hang anything heavy on that because you've got to pull the top of the tent down and it'll fall on you during the night. And while we're here, I'll just mention these seams around here are all seam sealed. So the tent is actually quite weatherproof without the fly sheet on, but we do recommend leaving the fly sheet on for full weather protection. Each room has got its own roof vent here with its own little zippered closure. These can just be rolled open as they are at the moment, or if we undo these tabs, we can then zip it closed to keep the warmth in on really cold nights, but that will certainly help reduce condensation inside the tent. As I step backwards further, or to accompany these lantern hooks, we've got these tabs that run down each side of the tent here. That's to secure a power cord. They run down to the bottom corner here, where each room has got its own independent power access point here, so you can get 12 or 240 volt power inside the tent. Now the other feature I'll show you inside, apart from the windows that you can see all around, is a little storage pocket. There's 2 of them just in the back corner here, little mesh pockets that hang down to keep your necessities at hand. And that's all the features of the Turbo Lite 380 cabin from Black Wolf. Now look, it's not the smallest or lightest tent when it's packed up by far, but what you do get for that is a really livable and versatile tent. Great for family camping, and it's got a quick pitch feature, so you can set it up quickly if you're going to use it for 4-wheel drive touring as well. You can grab these online at snowies.com.au at our lowest prices every day. If you've got any questions, let us know down in the comments below. Subscribe if you want more information like this, or if you want to check out some other Black Wolf tents, try these ones down here.